In today's video, I'm going to cover 3 things to help those of you out there that feel like you're fairly slim, have a low body fat percentage, but you still don't see visible abs. And number 1 is you don't have enough dense muscle built in your core area. Like, for those of you that don't know, all of us are born with abdominal muscles, but the size, shape, and overall visibility of them is slightly different for all of us due to various factors, such as how much body fat we have, genetics, and things like that as well. However, you can still combat that by actually specifically building them up like you would with any other muscle. You need to get in the gym, ideally use weights on them as well. So there's many weighted machines you can try out. There's exercise using dumbbells. A lot of people tend to just resort to simply just doing sit-ups, but there's actually loads of different exercises you can do to help build your muscles. I actually have a free guide on my website. You can download that as like a whole guide on how to get visible six-pack abs. But overall, if you have fairly faint abs, you need to spend time building the muscle in the area. Just like with any other muscle, if you feel like you have small arms, you need to put in some time into your training routine to actually make sure you're focusing on it properly and doing adequate exercises that will help build muscle in those areas. Number 2 is you are hyper focusing on your body fat percentage rather than the actual body fat on your body. You don't know how many people have come up to me and say to me, I am 10% body fat and I still can't see my abs. At 10%, I should be able to see my abs. And in reality, they're often way off when it comes to the percentage of body fat, because a lot of people really think they're lower than what they actually are. Trust me, I know many fitness people that I would say damn near intermediate, almost advanced level, and they'll come up to me sometimes and go, man, I'm finally happy to be back down to 11% body fat. And I'll literally call them on it straight away and go, bro, you know damn well you are not 11% body fat. You look more like 16-ish% body fat, because yeah, your abs started to come in, but your arms, your chest, your face is still a bit puffy. You're not there yet. And they'll literally go, when in reality, what I would personally recommend is forget thinking about the body fat percentage number. I would literally just do these simple 2 tests. I call it the fat check, ab check. I'd only really do if you truly feel like you're on the leaner side or slim side and you should see your abs. If you're overweight, then there's no point even doing this. But first of all, fat check is a simple one. You just get your hands, it's very easy, no equipment needed. You literally will just touch your stomach and try and see how much fat can you grab on your core area, your midsection. If you can grab loads of areas of fat on the front specifically, then the chances are you're too high of body fat. So unless you have really built up muscular abs, you're not going to be able to see them through all the fat. However, if you struggle to actually grab loads of pieces of fat, then you move on to the ab check. All you have to do now is use your fingers this time, and simply run your fingers across your stomach and basically feel if you can feel the ridges of where your abs would be. If now they are very deep ridges, then you have the muscles built underneath. So if you find that you have very faint ridges, then as I said, you need to then definitely start doing exercises that apply weights to your core. You can start with like a light amount of weight, then over time progressively increase and actually build muscle. I would recommend doing that rather than just doing bodyweight exercises. Even if it's, for example, hanging exercises and you're using your actual bodyweight resistance in that situation, but don't just do a traditional sit-up in your house or the gym thinking that's going to get you the best abs ever, because there's much more exercises that are much better for you. It'll be in my guide, so feel free to check it out. Number 3 now is genetics. Genetics will definitely play a factor in how easy it is to maintain your actual abs once you actually attain them. Because believe it or not, there are some people out there that naturally, because God bless them, simply don't carry much body fat in their core midsection. So I wouldn't over focus on the genetics bit, because that is what it is. Do not think that genetics are 100% the key thing and you can't change anything. You can, it just takes more time and effort. Even if you feel like you're someone that has poor genetics, do not relegate yourself to, oh, this is my genetics, so I can't change. That is a loser mentality. That's not going to help you actually progress. Because trust me, I used to have super faint abs, and it took me a long time of using weights, hanging leg raises, things such as the ab roll are really great exercise as well for the core, which can be done at home or anywhere. Really good exercise to invest in. So what I want to emphasize is you can definitely build more prominent, dense abs. You may not be able to change like the ordering of them, like for example, if they're a bit zigzag, you can't train to make them perfectly in sync, but you can make your specific set of abs as more detailed and blocky looking once you progressively train them and over time naturally improve. But anyways people, see you guys in the next video. Stay getting gains and feel free to check out the website for any other guides or anything along that nature. Peace.